Hey, how you going everyone? In today's video, I'm going to introduce one of my favorite projects on Phantom, ZComb Financial. The reason I like this and personally am invested in this project is the team behind it and how they have pivoted away from their simple beginnings, starting out as a node project with the typical Ponzonomics, and now have developed into a fully fledged ecosystem which generates income based on multiple use cases of their ZComb token. So let me outline what they've done and the changes that they've made to develop themselves into the project they are today. Okay, so let's get started. I'll use a simple diagram and just add to it so you can picture the changes easily in your mind. I'm hoping to be as accurate as I can with my explanations, but there is a chance I may not explain some of the things perfectly, some of the technical things, so just let me know in the comments if I'm a little bit out. Alright then, so firstly, ZComb started out on the Phantom network as a typical node project, calling their nodes Hives. They were one of the very first node projects that added the extra utility of the RPC endpoints, which just means you can set up your MetaMask wallet with one of these endpoints, and your transactions will become cheaper and faster for users, which also indirectly benefits the Phantom network by reducing the congestion. However, ZComb soon realized the tokenomics of the node projects were not sustainable. So if you like, you can check out their Medium article explaining this. It became pretty obvious to everyone that node projects were going to hit a wall sooner or later, and that they needed to do something. So they did. They decided to cap their nodes. By capping nodes, it meant that the ZComb ecosystem wouldn't suffer uncontrollable inflation, especially when people were just compounding into more nodes and more nodes. Check out some of the other node projects' sell-offs on these charts. But on the other hand, it also meant that people would need to sell off their ZComb instead of just compounding it into new nodes. And as a result, the ZComb price would suffer, so ZComb needed to give their token some more utility. ZComb started to create their ecosystem. They made their farms and also their auto compounders. The farms attracted more total value locked, or TVL, and offered rewards paid out in ZComb. And the compounders offered competitive yields on APR and efficiently reinvested those rewards back into their target token for better APY. ZComb also purchased their Validator Node, which also helped produce more revenue for the treasury and offers benefits for the community to make yield off their inactive Phantom. Next, they added ZComb. ZComb gave the investors the ability to take a share in ZComb Financial's current and future earnings. This is done by locking their ZComb rewards in their farms and hives into ZComb for 2 weeks to 2 years. It gives users in their ecosystem the chance to reinvest their ZComb profits, and instead of just selling their ZComb. In exchange for locking up their ZComb, users now receive daily rewards, which by the way are made up of a variety of tokens, not only ZComb. So by paying out rewards from other tokens, this helps reduce sell pressure and sustain token price and the growth of ZComb. And now ZComb starts to introduce some new products into their ecosystem. For example, Podz. Podz are these products. Podz are NFTs, which create passive income through ZComb technology. So for example, in order to create a pod with a value of 10 ZComb, 6 of that 10 would go to ZComb, 3 to the liquidity mining, and 1 into the treasury. So pods are very different to the previous node models. In the previous node model, the majority of the ZComb you invested would go to the rewards pool and just adding to the token's inflation and eventual collapse. But now through ZComb technology, ZComb has an actual legitimate revenue, so that is no longer necessary. Pods can either produce Bitcoin, Phantom, Ethereum, or AVAX. So for example, an Ethereum pod will produce Ethereum tokens. Your pod is going to have a certain amount of health or earning potential for that pod, so if you just claim every day, your health will slowly reduce. But by feeding it small amounts of ZComb, and keeping it around 70 to 80% range, you'll be able to maintain its maximum efficiency. So pods are similar to ZComb in the sense that one must invest in comb, maintain the health in comb, and paid out in a variety of tokens other than comb. It sounds like a pretty good model to me. Next, also comb didn't forget about the original Hive or Node investors. They've made it possible for users to have a Hive and migrate that Hive to a new contract, converting their current Hives into FNFTs, which gives their Hives the added benefit of making their nodes transferable. So Comb created a new marketplace where users can sell or buy Hives with other community members on their site. This means that current holders are not locked into their investment, and other community members have the ability to purchase Hives, while at the same time Comb can receive 7.5% service fee. I'd say that's a win-win all round. Even though Comb put a cap on their Hives early on, they realized their Hives are still having quite a big inflation effect on the ecosystem, so they decided to introduce Withering, which means once the original Hives you purchase have paid out the original value in Comb, it becomes withered. So for example, if someone bought a War Hive for 60 Comb, and that Hive has already paid out 60 Comb in rewards, then it will become withered, reducing its payout in Comb. But to protect those original investors, they can convert that Comb earned from the Hives to a 2.5x into ZComb, which will in turn offer them a decent daily APR rewards. So now Comb evolved from a simple node project to a sustainable full-spectrum DeFi service anchored on the Phantom network with multiple revenue streams. These revenue streams include the pools, where stakers stake their LP tokens for rewards, which are then redistributed to ZComb holders through the revenue sharing vault. And 2, yield optimizers. The users can stake their LP tokens for increased amount of LP tokens. Phantom Validator Node. Users can achieve the highest APY on any Phantom Validator Node in the ecosystem by extending the 2-year lock on their staked Phantom. 4, a limited number of Hives produced Comb at every 4-hour intervals, and provide users with a unique RPC endpoints. Also, Hives are FNFTs that can be bought and sold on the marketplace. 5, Podz. Users can create pods, which are essentially Generation 2 nodes. Users can purchase pods and enjoy rewards and in tokens other than Comb. Rewards from pods come from the revenue sharing vault, which means that an increased number of pods sold will have a non-inflationary effects on the Comb token. And 6, NFT marketplace. Users can buy and sell Hives and pods on the marketplace for a 7.5% transaction fee, which goes to the development and marketing wallet. But that's not all. There's still plenty in the wheelhouse to come. So let's look at that. So the first one are the 3D metaverse. It is being built out as we speak, and users will have the ability to interact and participate using the Comb ecosystem. Alright, 2, play to earn game. Users will be able to utilize Comb as part of a trading game in Q3. And number 3, the Launchpad. It's hopefully going to come out in Q2, where new investors will have opportunities to get into new projects. 4, the savings vaults and stablecoin for Q2. Users will be able to deposit stablecoins for yield. And 5, bridge, set to come out in Q4. Currently, only one bridge service on the Phantom network. There is only one bridge service, which is multi-chain. Users will be able to utilize Comb's bridge to other networks such as Filecoin and Bitcoin Cash. Lastly, and probably the most important thing about this project that I like, is the team. And if you have been on their Discord server for any length of time, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Seriously, there's an amazing amount of communication, and you just know they are working hard for your investment and the protocol's future. The head developer and founder Philip and Sam, head of growth and product, have KYC'd and done face reveals on numerous occasions. In all honesty, I'm pretty sure that these guys hardly sleep. Just see for yourself. Anyway, that was just my short summary. I hope you found this informative. I reckon it would be really nice if you guys could add to this comb evolution video in the comments below, as I'm sure I have skipped a lot of things that the future users would love to hear. Okay, so that's all for today, folks. Don't forget to slap on the like button. Bye for now, everyone.